Sagittarius, hi, welcome to this channel. This is your weekly reading for the week of September 8th. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email to schedule a reading. Now, let's see what's coming through for you. Oh, by the way, this September on the 7th, in September, we have two eclipses happening. Okay, the first one is happening on the 7th, which is a lunar eclipse in Pisces, and the second one is happening on the 21st in the sign of Virgo. Now, eclipses are all about change and release. So, what needs to be released? That is a question we need to ask ourselves. you know. So, this lunar eclipse happening in Pisces is also a full moon, and full moons are all about completion. And we might also come across some new information, new insights. So pay attention to what you are coming across, and also your intuition, signs, synchronicities, things like that, emotions, feelings, how you are feeling about things. Because full moons and new moons are the time when we might feel sensitive, and our intuition is also at the peak. So you want to pay close attention, and that will also give you an idea of like what needs to be released, what needs to go. So let's see what that means for you. So Sagittarius, your cards are Page of Cups, Four of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Strength. Okay, so this is Strength is ruled by Leo, and it's kind of strange because for the Leo reading, they got Wheel of Fortune, which is ruled by your sign, and you got Strength, which is a Leo card. So something happening there, something to do with a Leo in your life. Yeah, or it could be that Leo is in your chart. By the way, so here, yeah, strength here has to do with taking brave actions, being courageous, and doing whatever it is that you need to do. Yes, are you afraid? Yes. There is uncertainty, there is fear, but this is where you are optimistic. You know that something amazing is going to come out of this situation. So you are expecting the best. So you are ready to push through the challenges. So that is courage, Sajis. That's where you are coming from. Or it could be someone you are dealing with. They are being brave and courageous, and they are tackling something that is difficult, but they are doing it anyway. So appreciate. On the other hand, you have this energy. You have two pages here. Okay, two pages here has to do with friendships, siblings, cousins, or it could also be children in your life, or it could also be your own inner child. Page of Cups here, so you are maybe looks like you are connecting with someone here. Again, could be a Leo. On the other hand, Page of Cups is where, like I said, you are connecting with someone, a conversation you are having with someone. It could be that they need your help with something, and maybe they are not talking about it, but yeah, listening is important here, Sajis. So if this is someone, if you know who they are, it could be that they are coming across something, and they may not say it. They may put up a brave front as if they have it all together, they know what to do. So that's the place where they are coming from. So it's important, like depending upon who they are. So this is where that listening is happening. So when you listen, you will know, okay, what's going on, and so if there is something they need help with, you can be there. Four of Cups is here. It could be that yes, you are helping, but they don't need your help. So it could also be your energy. Four of Cups is where someone is reaching out, and it could be that either you are not seeing the messages and the missed calls, or it could be that you don't want to entertain because you have your own priorities going on. So you don't want to, you don't want to deal with that situation here. On the other hand, it could also be other things like like the opportunities that you are coming across, there is something new that you are coming across, but you are not happy with it. This is not something that you want, so you are like, no, I can wait. So you are waiting, and you are not open to the opportunities that you are coming across. Again, it could be someone trying to reach out, like relationships, or it could be something that you are working on, something that you want to do, things like that. So this is meditation. This is intuition, Sajis. You paying attention to your intuition, you connecting with your own inner spirit, and this is you are meditating under a tree, maybe. You taking up a new spiritual practice, spending time alone, so you are not getting distracted. So maybe people are trying to reach out, but you are like, you have your priorities all straightened up, so you are like saying no, you don't want to get distracted, is what this energy is. And then you have page of swords. This is where you are feeling cautious, um, as if you are like expecting a fight or something, and this is where you are fighting the storms, and you have your weapons and you are ready to fight if something comes up. So very guarded energy, like as if some trust issues also, trust issues may come up. So no advice. This is the energy that we all go through, and advices and suggestions may not help, because you are like, we all are intuitive, we all have the answers within us. We don't need people's suggestions, advices, and things like that. But if you are going through this, there is an opportunity, and this is also everything that we go through. Our experiences help us grow and evolve, become better, do better. So it's so this is also helping you in some way, whatever it is that you are coming across. It could be pleasant, or it could be a little bit challenging. Whatever the case may be, you got this, is what I want to say. And you are being brave here, you are listening to your intuition, and you got this. You will know how to handle the situation. All right, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Spirit, please give us a message for Sagittarius. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Sagittarius. Strength here is also reminding you to be gentle in your communications. That can help. That can make things much easier for you. And then you also have Ace of Swords underneath. So this is where you are making a decision, or it could be that you are uh, like being more assertive and communicative. um, yes, again, a new, like a something, a new beginning here, contracts, agreements, things like that. So what I want to say is, this could also be power struggles. Okay, yeah, both these cards may have something to do with power struggles. So just know what is a good use of your time and energy, and sometimes it's also important to say no. For some, this is an apology coming your way, and this is where you are like, stay away. I have learned my lessons, no more. So no more sweet coated words. So, and you are like being cautious here, you don't want to go through the same situation all over again. And yes, power struggles. And also just be aware of manipulative energy, like manipulation is also something that's coming through. So just be conscious of what's you are coming across, so you don't fall prey to these things. So Sagittarius, your message is guiding children. Okay, something to do with children. See, I told you, you have two pages here. So it could be children you are working with, like for instance, if you are a teacher, if you are a healer, counselor, maybe you are working with children, like you are, yeah. um, something like that. Or for some of you guys, it could be your children, um, Sagis. And this is where, like I said, kids are very good at manipulation. Maybe they want something from you, and they are, coming up with all tactics to get what they want. That's what I'm seeing here for you. And for some of you guys, it could be your own inner child, being a parent to yourself. Let me read this out to you. Damara. You are good at helping, counseling, um, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. One can be gentle and a fierce protector simultaneously. Yes, protection is what this energy is. I told you something to do with gentle communication. So when it comes to children, if this is if that is something that you are coming across, the energy is reminding you to be gentle. Maybe there is something that they are coming across and they are not talking about it. So it's important to listen to what's happening. So listening is not just about words, it's also about using our sensitivity to understand what's going on. It's also about listening to what's not being said, um, what they are hiding, emotions, their body language, um, what changed. Sometimes we don't notice these things. When we are present, we will notice, like, if something changed, like it could be their daily routine, their habits, if they are, how they are feeling about things, if do they feel, are they like kind of aloof and keeping to themselves. These are the signs sometimes when we don't notice these things. So maybe the energy is reminding you to, yeah. So if you are asking them what's happening, then they might not say anything. So it's also about finding creative ways to get through them, to understand what really is going on. So yeah, being gentle in your communication will be really helpful. So, but at the same time, it's also about protection. So for instance, like it could be that, something to do with discipline, and forcing discipline never works. It only backfires. So it also has to do with leading with example. So we can't ask people, like, just sharing my own thoughts. I'm not advising you or anything like that. Just sharing my own thoughts. We can't ask people to do what we don't do ourselves, first of all. And secondly, uh, teaching through words never helps. We have to teach through our own actions. Actions speaks louder than words. So that is something that I am like intuitively getting. So I'm not sure, maybe you are coming across some experiences. And it's also about listening. Sometimes we forcefully try to discipline people, do this, do that. That is, um, what do I say, what is that word? I'm not getting that word. So that always backfires. So it's about listening carefully to what the other person is saying, and then trying to understand instead of imposing our own ideas about things. That is also important. That is something that is coming through in your, it's, I'm not saying you are doing that, but it could be that you are being more careful not to do that. Sometimes when we just ask questions, this is asking questions. That is something that you are doing, looks like. So when we ask questions and we don't when we remain curious, then they will open up, then they will start talking about things. It's all about trust. If you like, when we trust someone, then we will open up and share, because we know that they will create that space for us to, they will make us feel safe. There won't be any like threatening or anything like that, but there will be like a clear understanding. And uh, yeah, so, and they will create that space for us to open up instead of dumping their judgments on us. So that's something that's coming through for you. So the message is, you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. One can be gentle and a fierce protector simultaneously. My vigilant focus on keeping harmony within household stems from my desire for children to maintain their youthful awe and sense of wonder. How else will we ensure that they will see and speak with the fairies? How else will we foster the continuation of children's healing laughter? Join with me in guiding the children, and you will see your own imagination sparked by these amazing young beings. Your own enthusiasm and youthful spirit attracts the children's respect and attention. I will lead you towards young people who can benefit from your help. Spend time with or have a heart to heart talk with your own children. Get into a career involved with helping kids. Volunteer with young people. Know that children will be coming into your life soon. You will be a parent. Take care of your own inner child through play and laughter. A Celtic fertility goddess whose name means gentle, Damara helps to bring peace and harmony to families and within households. She helps children maintain their youthful innocence and faith. Damara is happy to guide you with respect to the best ways to help children, yours or someone else's. Yes, this is creativity, something to do with a creative project. It could be that you are an art teacher or something to do with teaching and counseling children. It could be your own children. It could be that you are moving into, if it could be that it's your profession, or it could be that maybe you are thinking about doing something for children. So that's nice. If that is something that you are thinking about, this is your green signal from the universe. Perfect. And for some of you guys, it could be that something to do with pregnancy is also coming through. Yeah, if you are expecting, congratulations, or it could be somebody else. And with this, you might come across some stomach issues, Saji. So just be aware of that. Like, for instance, if you are traveling, know what you are eating, where you are eating from. If somebody is offering a drink or something, just be careful. All right, Sajis, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to like the video if these messages resonated, and support the channel. Thank you so much for your support. And do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care.